Yeah. Flying fox fruits. I don't know if Mike's gonna let me hold him. This is old homeboy Mike. I gotta grab him. I gotta grab him. Come on, Mike. Don't make it one of those days. He didn't. He didn't. He's coming back though. First you hold him once and then they try to come back. I got him this time. I hit the reset. He said, this time you approached me with some couth. There's Mike. Mike gets down with Anthony. Anthony's on that bucket rim. But they used to fight, remember? They were fighting.
All the time.
They were fighting. We had to separate them. But this is on Mike. Everybody's fighting tonight. I fed them good. They've been fed. Let's put Mike back where he was in the beginning of the video. Let's see if we can get Anthony. He's usually pretty chill. Oh, God. Oh, Tony. Tony's big. Tony ain't no joke. Tony ain't no joke. You like the gold, Tony? Put one on you too, buddy. Is that against the rules to put you in here? For the little pictures. Oh, God. he took it
Slung it off.
He did some weird things. Okay. Oh, you stay away, Fred. See, Fred kind of gets along with these, but not really. But one day these are going to be bigger than Fred, so you better get along. Yeah. I'd like to make a hybrid. Oh, these two used to fight. Look at this. Look at this. Mike and Tony, huh? Get out of there, Tony. All right. We came to do a video on Jaboticaba. So yeah, follow me. Thanks for helping out, Chris.
Oh, yes.
Well, I just want to start off by saying, too, I misplaced my grafting knives, and I finally found them. Just remember, if you can't find something in your house, you probably put it somewhere you don't know where you put it, and you're being stupid when you put it there. Because that's what happens to me 99.9.99999% of the time. That's what happened this time. I looked everywhere for it, and it was in that one stupid place I put it where I shouldn't have. Look at that tree. These are those these are the white Jaboticabas. I just wanted to show them off real quick. Get in there, get some footage of that. Isn't that nice? And these are ready. These are ready like Freddy. We have, look how they hang down like a fig. You see that little neck it's got?
Yes.
Isn't that cute?
I noticed this.
I'm twisting them off in order to try to preserve the little necks on them. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But this is fun. I like that pink bowl. Goes real nice with this. Some cute little ants on there.
Good contrast.
Good contrast. Now, should we feed these to the chicken? I don't think so. Hard to recover the seeds that way. But this would be good to make like a nice little juice out of, maybe. It's not going to be whatever. It's not going to be the best tasting thing in the world, but it's sweet, all right? It is very sweet. It doesn't have a lot of acidity to it. But we have one more where we can go pick, and those are probably, that one is good, yes. And then the rest is whatever. There's one on the ground. We did pretty good. I thought these would have got stolen pretty quick.
Yes, I'm surprised.
The white Jaboticabas. Yeah, that looks beautiful. Look at that leaf. Look at that little dead piece. And then new growth coming out. Oh, look at the lizard. Oh, he's out. He said, screw you, I'm out of here. But yeah, look at the new growth coming out. See it right there? Not bad. Let's keep it moving. Come on back this way. Alright, we're going to feed one to the chickens. Let's see what happens. I took the seeds out. We had 3 seeds in that little fruit. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they ignored it. Let's see if the cyber chinchillas eat it. There you go. Yeah. Oh, a female. She got it. Oh, she's on it. Good boy. Oh, he's thinking about it. Nope. Oh, see, they're scared to get hurt by the other one. I think that one's name is Mitch. Smart enough. Look at the hair on this one. Look at the hair. All right. Look. I think there was 3 seeds in the one fruit and 1 in the other.
Wow. That's how it goes.
That's how it goes. And we're good. Look at, show him this guy. The what's his name? Hot Shot Purple Gorilla. I love these colors on his chest. See if we can get some chest colors. You don't want to let me hold him. She's looking good. Sorry, this turned into a chicken video. We're gonna do a quick grafting too. I had a tree that got blown over in the wind, cracked another tree, and like a big old branch off. Now's not the best time, in my opinion, to graft jaboticabas, but you can do it if they don't get too hot. Usually the heat kills them.
Just requires some extra attention.
I think the heat and the extra humidity and the lack of air circulation and then the stormy and the windy, and it's better to me to graft them during spring, you know, end of winter going into spring, or fall going into winter, or
Right.
throughout the winter if it's not a bad winter.
Okay.
But I don't like to be grafting during the hottest part of the year and the wettest
Right.
part of the year. But we're gonna do it anyway, we got no choice.
Right.
So let's just do a quick walkthrough, trying to step on any chicken. Yes, sir. Let's pick some fruit while we're out here, Chris.
All right.
Look at these Zill Dark potatoes. Look at the size on it. Look at it dripping. Look at the water. That's a picture right there. Look at the water on it. That's rain watered, dripping. I'm gonna get underneath it. I got it.
Yes.
I barely got it. I almost fell. There's one there. Let's get some more of these. That was good. That was delicious.
I had one the other day that was just
Awesome. You see, look at these.
and that was the first one that I had that was like
Epic.
What is going on? It was completely different flavor
Yes.
than any of the other ones that I had ever
Yeah.
tried.
You got smashed with the realness.
Yeah.
It takes a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I got your camera wet, brother.
Oh, it's no worry.
Oh, and don't be scared to eat some of these. We need them for the seeds. People be getting them. People have been buying the seeds on eBay, and rightly so. This is a great variety. Oh. I think we're good. We'll leave some for the squirrels. There's a beautiful picture, huh? Let's add to this. There's one Jaboticaba in the greenhouse, a Grimal. It's just a lone Grimal all by itself. I gotta do something with these trees I cut down.
Yeah, we'll relocate them and
It's
trim them up.
It looks good like that.
We got that new trimming device,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
brand new.
Oh, this is that tree I planted the other day. Look at this. This is the Monos plum. I don't even remember the name. It's like Suda from Puerto Rico. They calling it something other than a Eugenia, but to me this reminds me a lot of a Eugenia. Oh, look, it's flowering. Holy cow. Holy cacao. Look, it's got flower. On there, you see the balls? So it does flower different than most Eugenias I've seen, so that's probably why they're calling it something else. That's a cool flower though. This is grafted too, believe it or not, it's grafted. I just planted it, I got a flower.
I'm looking them up.
Wow, I've never seen them get out there, that's scary. They look like,
Yeah, it is.
look at that bird. They look like vultures kinda, don't they?
They do.
Look a little bit like a vulture. There's old Fred. Should we pick up Fred for the video? Well, first let's see if he'll eat one of these patangas there. That he will.
No problem.
He's trying to save it for a lady. Wow. He's gonna give me the seed back, it looks like. I get some seed out of this. I'll get out of your way. So he's dropping the seed. Boom. He's gonna clean a little more or what? He says, you messing with my fruit eating experience. Oh well. Give me that seed, player. Can I have my seed back? Yes, I may. He's still got a little bit he's cleaning off though.
Yes.
Alright, he saved me a little bit. Thank you, player. That's for you. That's your pension, yeah? Got the seed. My seed cleaning method. Don't tell nobody. Oh, I think there's some white jaboticabas on this tree. It's grafted. A little pitanga tuba fell off of my little grafted tree. It's a little runt fruit, but we'll throw it in there for color. That's a little grafted tree right there that it came off of. This little tiny one's grafted. Needs a little fertilizer. These definitely need a little fertilizer and don't like flooding. Okay?
Okay.
Remember that, guys. They don't like flooding. If you do have a wet lot, plant them by another bigger tree, or plant them in clusters of a bunch of them and in the full sunlight and on a mound if you can.
So what about groups of themselves?
What do you mean?
Kind of in a bunch.
That's what I did, but I think if it's not, that may help a little bit, but I don't know how much. It seems like nice if you can get it on the mound of another tree's roots. Like if you got a big oak tree, And then on the south side, because it gets more sunlight in the wintertime, and if you, I don't know.
Find a little good spot you can get between the roots.
All the ones that do better for me were ones I planted in groups or stuff that was near other trees.
Yeah.
But the ones I just put out in the middle of the yard and by themselves, they're too deep and like too wet. The water table here, if you dig down, is like 3 feet.
Right.
If that. Sometimes it's right there, and they don't.
Yep. So the soft soil is ever moving.
It's like mud. Yeah, it turns into a colloidal suspension. Look at all the fruit this thing's hiding, Chris. It's covered. It's a grafted one. Look at that. Gorgeous. Wow. They usually steal it all before we get a chance to get it. Oh yeah, let me get out of your way. I'm sorry, buddy. Let me get. Wow. It's pretty, isn't it?
It sure is.
You get real slow. Show them how they're dripping up back when you get back down. Yeah, we'll show one more time. These ones are just dripping with waters. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's cool. Everybody likes the color of the fruit. They can't believe it's like ready. Like that's a grafted tree, by the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling them off. Careful, because you know there's probably ants getting all over you.
Have you noticed that the green ones are less susceptible to predators and stuff?
Right. Yes. Yes. A little bit.
I have heard.
Yeah. Look over here if you want to get one last shot. Just kind of showing down this side of it. Look at all that action there. And they'll get covered over time. They just make more and more and more. Good stuff. Pretty. Plinia aureana, white Jaboticaba, and this is like the run-of-the-mill variety that was popular. You know, not popular, but already introduced. You know.
I like it. I love the leaf structure.
It's gorgeous. Yeah. And I used to think they were harder to keep alive, but they're really not. They're really quite easy. They're quite hardy. And they're cold hardy down to like 25 degrees. They can take a lot of heat.
How long?
Not long. I wouldn't say too long. Look at the size. These are getting decent size too. Those are, look at that one's like decent size. They usually, you know, that's getting to be normal size Jaboticaba. You know, at first they're small, but as the tree goes and goes, it gets a little bigger, yeah.
Just something to look forward to.
Yeah, but these are not as big. I've seen some other varieties where they get, wow, of the white. They get real big. Not real big, but a lot bigger than this. Oh, yeah. Some good sized ones in there, huh? This one here. Good size. Cool. We'll start dumping these in the bowl again. We'll just keep picking this clean, I guess, while we get them before the rats do, right?
Yep.
Here's some tiny ones here to show you that they're not all big.
And all the other lovely rodents.
Rodents. I can't believe the chickens haven't figured this out to steal these, right?
Right.
They haven't been thinking clearly, I guess.
Now, I have heard that I think birds go for different ultraviolet colors.
Yes. I saw that on a David Attenborough special. They showed like what the bird actually sees, and the blues and the reds are so like vivid, and then the green is like nothing.
So this one's good to have around to, you know, for a small yield, or at least a returning yield, so to speak.
Maybe the birds won't see it. That's all I know. And then look, that's when it gets ripe. It kind of turns that like yellowish color. You see what I'm saying? It's not quite green. It's like a more yellow.
Kind of loses some of that.
The green, it turns pale. Yeah.
Wow. So you're looking for the opposite effect of what you would normally see, or is it the same effect?
Well,
in a sense,
I don't know.
Because I've seen some of the Jabos do kind of get a lighter color. But
yeah,
I've seen some.
That would make sense. Yeah. I don't know. I just picked the fruit. I don't know. Is there any more? I think we're good. Oh, there's one hiding back here. Oh yeah, there's a pack of them there. I'm sorry. We'll be back. And then there's what we're working on.
Just wanted to see the size of the caliber of that tree.
I'm thinking we should probably make 2 videos and just make this one a fruit picking video, and then we'll do the other grafting video real quick.
Sure.
I don't know.
Well,
We'll see.
However.
Okay. We got one more fruit to pick in the greenhouse. Big old lizard over here. Look at this stud. Let's see if I can tame him. He's going to where he doesn't know. Oh wait, let's see. Oh. This is lizard corralling. Oh, that's a anomaly down there. Look, in that shade cloth.
Oh, and there's a female lizard.
Look at the anomaly here. These are planted. This one's planted over a Mew, and this one's planted over Merle. And Merle passed away earlier. Was it this year or last year? I think it was earlier this year. It was. So this hasn't been planted long. It was over my cat. And this old Stay Puft in here. All right, everybody's in bed. Time to lock up the bird. Oh, don't run away. This is my high-tech, sophisticated coop that I constructed. just like the ancient Egyptians would have done.
So not Joe Salatin approved?
Probably not. This is a great coop you made, helped make, but we haven't put nothing in it yet. We were waiting for them to start fighting, and luckily we've been lucky.
I would think we needed to open up some oxygen.
Should we tell them to be careful for letting snakes get caught in the snake? That was a black racer that met his demise, but I feel bad, but these are great for stopping snakes.
Yeah.
I wish I would have caught him and pulled him out, but I couldn't catch him in time. I've had that happen about 5 or 6 times, and I've cut him out every time. That one got unlucky. But if you have a problem where you want to keep snakes out of a cage, because they will strangle a chicken.
Yep.
Not those necessarily. It would more likely be a corn snake that'll strangle one. And they'll try to get the head down, and you'll see them with a wet head dead. Just strangled out with a wet head, where they tried to swallow it down and they couldn't, and they just said, oh well. But I love snakes. I hate seeing them dead. We got to pick a couple cat league while it's Christmas. Don't you hate? I seen one get ran over in the road over here, but it wasn't dead. And I brought it to my greenhouse and let it go.
Wow.
And it was, I don't know, it had its head ran over.
Wow. I have seen them live through some crazy things.
Yeah, because their brain is not all that huge, I guess. These are some yellow catleys. We don't have worms in them yet, but I bet you we're going to start getting worms out here. Because I go over to my friend's house and I pick some fruit and I bring it back and I see them worms in it. You know, the Caribbean fruit flies, excuse me, I'm burping. But who knows? I mean, I've been trying to avoid them. Let's see, do we have worms in them yet? I'm just waiting for the day where I finally have worms in it. Because the warmer we get, the more likely I'm finally going to have those worms. And I don't see them yet, but I see these brown spots. It makes me worry. Anyway, here I am trying to wrap myself out for having worms. I don't have them yet, though. Thank you, Lord. But I'm gonna get behind it, Chris. This is that. Actually, you probably gotta get on the other side. This tree's got one big fruit on it, right over here, on this side. You probably, yeah. That's a Grimal, and it's got one fruit on it. See it there? It's standing up. It's like on a stump. It's like a door stopper.
It's like a punching the speed bag.
Yeah, that's right. Let's do that.
Upside down speed bag.
Rocky. Oh. Let's see. That's a good sized fruit there. It's got a pseudo crown, like a fake crown on it, right?
It does.
That's nice. Let's throw that in the bin. Look at that. It's just as big as the frickin' Catley.
Wow.
That's the opposite colors, purple and yellow, huh? Opposite colors.
I like those colors.
I do too. I really do. Seeing it together. It's just showing you get all the ends of the spectrum, right?
Absolutely.
So I think, what do you say we cut this one short? Let's just keep walking through and see if we see anything cool. Let's show them this tree before we cut it. We're gonna end it with this tree, but come on back on this other side. I just want this other side. I want to show these people just who they're dealing with here. Just remember who you're dealing with here. I'm just your friend. I like to grow Plinias. I don't even know the name of this one. It just showed up here one day. But doesn't it look bushy?
Yes.
Yeah, it sure does. Come look at this thing. That's cousin it. Look at that thing dangle down. And then look, I did look at the underneath, under the hood. How about that? How about that? That's pretty. I like that. I think it's a Trunciflora and a Sabra hybrid. But look at the new growth real quick. It's almost brown. Look at the darkness. Almost like a brown. And then show them. It got dry. Look at this is from being dry one day. You gonna see the burnt? That's just too dry. But then look, nice here. Nice. Look at this nice growth. It looks like Sabra for sure. Look at the darkness of the growth. Looks like a Sabra with a Trunciflora hybrid. Look how gorgeous these new. Look at these. Yeah, and then pull back down. Ooh, real slow. Like let them pause on that. And then look at the size of that, because people don't realize that's some size to that leaf, and that ain't looking like nothing you've seen before. Oh, and that's just one of 30, 40 of them that I have. You know, it's gonna take so much time to sift through and see what really stands out and why. And if you want to be an honest person who sells new varieties, you don't just go say, "Oh, it looks different. It's something new. Pay me more." You gotta vet things. I see a lot. Be careful. There's going to be a lot of people out there. They got something that looks different, and it's different and new. But how different is it? Is it worth growing? And I have to be honest with myself sometimes about that. And I'm just trying to slow roll it. Let things fruit first. If you do sell it, just sell it for what it is. You know, we think it's this, and we hope it's different, but they're all kind of cool, just based on how they grow, in my opinion. You know, they look a little different. People's going to buy it because it looks different.
Yep.
So just be careful. There's going to be a lot of repeats, a lot of the same thing over and over, and we're trying to find something different. That's what we do. Looking good.
That's different.
It's different. I'm different. All right, y'all. Take care. Thank you, Chris, from Freedom Fruits.
Yes, sir.
All right. See you guys.